What's up, guys? Alain Torres and gals. Alain Torres here today. So today's video, I'm going to talk about relationships. Are you sabotaging your dynamic with the opposite sex? So the other day, I had a client come to me, actually stayed in my home for a few days, and we did some really deep work, some really deep soul level work. And for him, he went deep into himself, and he recognized that the biggest thing that was holding him back from his dynamics was that he's not able to continue to go deeper. So he doesn't have any issue attracting. He doesn't have any issue, attracting an incredible women. But for him, it's like, sabotage. Somewhere down the road, there is a sabotage effect because it's almost too good to be true. It's like, oh God, okay, it's good, boom, okay. And so we started doing a lot of work, and what we uncovered was his relationship with his mom. And so if this is you and you're having issues in your relationship dynamics with the opposite sex, how is your relationship with the counterpart? So in other words, for him, it was how is his relationship with his mom? And if you're a woman listening to this, how is your relationship with your father? Okay, so there's a lot of wisdom and insight that will come from those places there once you do a little digging. And so for him, we did a lot of internal healing and letting go of old stories around relationship with his mom. And what ended up happening is he ended up flying out to go spend some time with his mother and connect deeply with her and share things that had been weighing on his heart for years. And of course, some tears were shed, massive amounts of love and hugs were given, and just a total transformation of where he's coming from in his relationship with his mom, which now is gonna completely, and I mean completely, change every dynamic with the women or a woman that he chooses to settle down with or to date longer term and be with. And so the biggest thing to recognize is how are your family dynamics? Because at the end of the day, we're just replaying old stuff. It's really that simple. We just replay old dynamics with mom, dad, and sometimes they get jumbled up and go back and forth. Like I know in my past relationships, I've definitely seen patterns play out that were me with my dad or me with my mom in relationship dynamic with a woman. It's fascinating how that stuff works and how it happens. And as you start to decode your own mind and go deeper into yourself, you can let go of those stories and actually attract in the right partner who is not just going to be someone who's the right fit for you, but someone who you can sustain. They'll sustain you, you'll sustain them, and you're coming from a place where you're not like needing each other, you're not codependent on each other, but more specifically, you're able to fulfill each other and elevate each other through growth, through evolution, and push each other up Mount Everest, so to speak, the Mount Everest of life. So this was just a little reflection piece. So what's going on in your dynamics? If you're having issues with your hubby or your man, or if you're having issues with your lady or your wife, take a look at the relationship with your mom or dad and be honest with yourself. That's the biggest thing. It's like honesty is key. And there's no self-deception in being honest. So if you can take a look at the dynamic there and just recognize what happened or what didn't happen and where you're replaying those same dynamics in your dynamic now, that's gonna take your relationship game to the next level. So get on it. This video was brought to you by yours truly and the fountain in the back. Extremely healing fountain, very peaceful, melodic, with lots of cacti that I almost killed myself on just a minute ago. Anyway, Alain Torres here. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a beautiful day.